Hello friends, you're listening to the podcast of Rave Your Life with Raheel. And in today's story, we are going to talk about the challenging environment. The story goes like this. Japanese people always love fresh fish. So to get the Japanese people fresh fish, the water of nearby Japan doesn't hold many fishes for decades along because of various reasons. So to feed these Japanese population, the fishing boat got little more bigger and then they went further in the sea to get the fresh fishes. The farther the fishermen went, the longer it took to bring those fishes to the port. If the return trip took more than few days, the fish were not fresh and the Japanese people did not like the taste of that fish. To solve this problem, fishing companies installed the freezers on the boat. They would catch the fishes and freeze them at the sea. Then freezers allowed the boats to go farther and stay longer in the sea itself. However, the Japanese could taste the difference between the fresh and the frozen stock, and they did not like the frozen fish. The frozen fish brought a lower price in the market. So fishing companies got little more worried. Now this time they had to do something and think something little more different thing. So fishing companies installed fish tanks. They could catch the fishes and stuff them till the tank mouth, and the fishes were like joined fin to fin. After a little while of thrashing around in the tank, the fishes stopped moving. They were tired and they were dull, but alive, but they were dull. Unfortunately, the Japanese could still taste the difference of the fish. Because the fish did not move for days together, they lost their fresh fish taste. The Japanese preferred the lively taste of the fresh fish, not a sluggish fish. However, so the Japanese companies did solve the problem. How do they get the fresh tasting fish to Japan was a thing which always we could have never thought about. To keep the fish tasting fresh, the Japanese fishing companies still put the fish in the same tank, but now they added a small shark to each tank. The shark eats few fishes, but most of the time the fishes arrived in a very lively state. The fishes were challenged, so they were active and they were fresh. So the problem was solved. So the moral of the story is, in our life, one thing is always for sure. It's like a Japanese fish problem. The solution is simple and it's always with us. Even in 1950s, Ron Hubbard said very, very great words. Man thrives, oddly enough, only in the presence of a challenging environment. So the meaning is that always put a shark in your tank and see how far you can really go. Thank you for listening to me. You were listening Rave Your Life with Raheel. Thank you. Much love.